Today we're going to talk about bikes, just like any other day. Whether you should build a bike or you should buy a bike. This is going to get interesting. I'm Tim Westmoto. Let's go have some fun. I'd definitely do it again. We have it like our farm here. We bought the property. The farm is not here. We decided to build it. You have a little more appreciation, in my opinion, when you build something instead of actually buying it. You have a little more of a connection, if that makes sense. You can spend $10,000, sometimes $12,000 on a brand new, top of the line dirt bike. You can buy them brand new all day long. They'll run great. Keep up small maintenance routine on it, you're good to go. But when it comes down to it, my personal opinion, I've done both. I've bought a bike, ran great, raced it, was an awesome bike, but I didn't have a connection with it. So I purchased a broken down bike. I had to build it. Couldn't sell it because it didn't run right. It leaked oil, seals were bad, top end was shot, tires were bald, handlebars were bent. So, much like our farm here, it's seen its better days. So I looked at it and decided, let's rebuild it, see what we can do with it. And that's what we did. Brought it home, tore it apart, took my time with it, rebuilt it, and now I'm racing it. Just like 10 West Farm here. Bought it, tore it apart, we're rebuilding it. If it's anything like the bike, the time and effort you put into it, you end up with some really cool stuff and some cool stories to tell. And I don't think you can buy that kind of stuff. With that being said, I don't disagree with anybody who buys a bike. Like I said, I've done it. I think it's basically if you don't have time or the space or the tools available to build a bike, you can buy one and be just as satisfied with it. You won't have any issues out of a brand new bike, as long as you break it in properly, of course. Not like you'll have out of a used bike that you're trying to rebuild. It's frustrating, figuring out more problems the deeper you go into it. It takes a lot of time, a whole lot of patience, a lot of effort. And a lot of people don't have that, and I get it. It's tough. You gotta spend your time wisely. You could end up spending a whole lot more money building a bike than you could buying one. Realistically though, when you buy a bike, and I'm talking brand new, I'm not talking a $1,500, $2,000 bike off Craigslist, I'm talking a brand new bike. After a while, you're gonna start messing with it. You're gonna wanna change an exhaust pipe, have to change the bearings in it. It's all gonna add up. So regardless, you're still gonna be working on it. You gotta have some kind of a mechanical knowledge, at least the ability to spot something that's wrong, to be able to fix it and do it properly without making it worse or blowing the motor up. Personally, I'm more of a let's buy a beater and rebuild it, see what we can come up with, create some stories with it. Now, if I had $10,000 that I could put on a bike, I wouldn't do it. I'd buy a $1,000 Craigslist bike and I'd rebuild it with $2,000. And I'm not just saying that because Miss 10 West Farm wouldn't let me spend $10,000 on a bike. She really wouldn't let me. Besides that, I think overall it's based off of your own opinion. The lifestyle you live, the time you have, knowing everything's either brand new or replaced or needs replaced. It's a lot different when you have a new bike compared to when you have one that you built, because you're never going to be able to build everything all at once. It's always going to be pieced together. And once you finally get it done, then it's going to be time to change something else that you did originally. So it's a cycle. But a lot like this place here. We bought it, we built it, we have a connection to it. That's what I like about building bikes. Let me know what you guys like. You like building them? Would you rather buy them? And why? I mean, it could be because you don't have time, or it could be because you love building them. You could build them and not know how to ride them. Doesn't matter. Appreciate everybody's time. Once again, let me know what you think. Let me know what your opinion is on this subject, whether you should buy a bike or build one. Or maybe you could buy one that's halfway built. Huh. Either way, leave it in the comment section. I'm 10 Westmoto. I'll see you in the starting line.